Luka versus Wembanyama was a war from start to finish. Luka came out like a man possessed.
They're playing him physical. Doncic gets his own rebound, goes back up, rattles it in.
Luka on the perimeter, wide open three, got it!
And Wemby, the alien, was out here bullying everyone in the paint.
Up fake from Wemby, left it short. Second effort is good. But the Lakers scored. Ayton had a great game, and Wembanyama rejects him out of bounds. That is now 92 straight games with a block.
This wasn't just a game. This was a preview of the next decade of NBA superstars. The following is a full breakdown of this epic battle between the magician and the alien. Are you tired of finding the perfect game, only to get to checkout and realizing there's like $60 of mystery fees waiting for you? That's why I've permanently switched to using TickPick, where I'm finding hands down the best prices on games I've ever found, with no hidden fees. $298 for amazing seats to watch Lakers versus Wolves. Budget deals of $48 to watch Wemby versus the Warriors. With TickPick, what you see is what you pay. So if you're going to a game, concert, or festival, use my code HMA for $20 off your first order over $100. That's $20 off any tickets. Just click the link in the description, and the code will be added automatically to your account so you can use it later. Trust me, I wouldn't be putting you guys on this if I wasn't absolutely blown away by the deals I've been able to finesse myself on TickPick. Kendrick Lamar, Kevin Hart, heck, even Disney on Ice. If you can think it, TickPick has it. Thank you, TickPick, for blessing my goats with $20 off their tickets. In the clash of these titans, Doncic started things off by playing the gap, and following the takeaway, it was off to the races.
DeAndre Ayton.
Castle throws it away. Luka's got the steal. Defense, offense. Oh!
But in the battle of the cheat codes, Wemby matched him. He remained balanced and was still jumping to erase what looked like an easy hook.
But the Lakers scored. Ayton had a great game, and Wembanyama rejects him out of bounds. That is now 92 straight games with a block.
The lurking presence of Wemby's shot blocking killed LA's momentum and flow, forcing Luka to heave one at the shot clock buzzer.
Luka, yeah, that was not a good possession.
However, Slim Luka was a different animal, as he showed off the agility by rejecting the Rookie of the Year.
Made this year for Hayes, blocked by the Lakers as they bottled up Castle.
Did Luka get his ankle twisted a little bit there, trying to come up with that ball? Slow to get up. Hopefully nothing there.
Then Wemby played great on ball defense against Rui, but he got put in a bad position when Johnson got blown by, and Smart drew Wemby's third personal.
Smart trying to giddy up, goes right into Wemby, and a foul called, and that's 3.
But Wemby came into the game and took notes on the bench because he knew the lob was coming, and he said, no, no. Keeping the Spurs' hot start alive, Wemby rose to the challenge, flipping the script on what's usually automatic for Luka. But for all the talk of how lackluster his defense is, Luka's fourth steal allowed for some showtime at crypto.
Bad pass.
Boy, he telegraphed that one.
Yeah, he did. Lob. Throw it down, big fella. Timeout.
I'll tell you something, Luka can read for sure, because that telegraph was ready in a hurry.
And in a high-risk, high-reward moment, Luka stepped in to successfully take the charge, despite having 4 fouls.
Floor tonight. Keldon Johnson, going to be an offensive foul.
Luka stood in there.
Yeah, he
You gotta
did.
be careful. Charge block.
But the real battle took place on the offensive end. Wembanyama struck first, as he made it clear that the Lakers were in for a long night on the boards.
Up fake from Wemby, left it short. Second effort is good.
How about that? Just let a plastic man on 2 or 3 defenders underneath.
With no LeBron and AR, Luka knew that he had to come out even more aggressively.
The Lakers are very good again. 50-50 balls. Finds it. Smart to Luka, who knocks it down.
Doncic kept the Spurs honest too, and what looked like a floater turned into a perfect lob for Ayton. If you ever give the league-leading 41-point-per-game scorer space in isolation, he will make you pay.
Easy does it from mid-range. Luka magic.
With Wemby resting, the Slovenian had the green light to lob it to his bigs, and Hayes completed the alley.
Years ago. What a dunk! In fact, that right now is the 8th dunk in 14 field goals made this year.
But the 7-footer was finding his teammates too. And after returning to the game, Wemby activated his dimer badge, hitting KJ for the 2 down low. Even for the aggressive Spurs defense, there is no counter for a dose of Luka magic. And after he got past the initial defender, the floater dropped.
Assist as well. Doncic, boy, a lot of contact there. Still puts it in. Looked like 2 different Spurs hit him. Sohan guarding him. They're playing him physical. Doncic gets his own rebound, goes back up, rattles it in.
And if you over-rotate, Luka will see it and find the open shooter, and he made San Antonio pay. From the opening minutes, you could tell Luka's historic start to the season wasn't slowing down. The Wonder Boy was in total command. Quarter 2 started off with Wemby absolutely bullying Bronny coming off the ball screen and kissing the J off the glass.
Fantasy land
Yes,
tonight.
he is.
Wembanyama backs into Bronny James. Jump shot, he banks it home.
And Wembanyama kept attacking, trying to bully the Lakers inside, lowering the shoulder into Smart for the lay, but he got hit with his second foul.
Really have been a big thing for the Lakers offense consistency.
Wembanyama, offensive foul. That's going to be his second personal. He's got 2. Castle has 2.
The alien has finally landed in this game, as he then skillfully kept possession of the ball and absolutely baptized Bronny off the baseline for the Sports Center top 10 finish.
That's a 3, and just demolishes the rim. Oh my!
Yeah, you have to honor that ball fake, and then big fella reaching for the stars.
Then Luka entered the game, off Ayton's side drag as he slowed down time with his drive and drew the help to float a perfect pass for Ayton's easy layup.
Out of Florida State. Luka in a crowd. Ayton comes down with it and then lays it in easily.
Luka magic continued to affect the game as he was in the right spot at the right time to grab the O board and throw a dart to Ayton.
Right to Luka. Great pass. And he's got another assist. Throw it down with 2 hands on the dunk for Ayton.
Skinny Luka made a difference in action as Olynyk came to double him, and his body transformation showed as he got through the double.
Out of the post, here comes the double, and Luka splits it just like that and lays it up and
That's
in.
one of the worst double teams I think I've seen in a long, long time.
Oh, you had him. Oh!
Doncic was locked in on the weak side and glided down the court with the deflected pass and ultimately tossed it to Rui for 2.
Looks, finds the trailer. Rui was going to lean right into it. Now he does. Mid-range, boy, I tell you what, about as automatic as it gets.
Yeah.
Luka tried to do his best Tom Brady impression as he put Rui in perfect position to score.
44. Rui's underneath, and he can't finish it. It was hanging right on the rim.
Doncic wanted him to put that one in.
Then Luka continued to show why he's a magician as he deceived the defense and used the eyes in the back of his head to snipe Rui for 3.
8%. That's ridiculous for the shots that he takes.
Yeah. I often say that. Here he is from 3. And on cue, thank you, Michael. He hits the 3.
He said, I can't make 2 free throws.
But I'll make that
It's
for
too
you.
close. 15 feet, I don't like. Let me step out from behind the arc.
Wonder Boy looked godly as he came down the floor and got to his famous step back.
On the perimeter, wide open 3. Got it! Luka Doncic.
Throws his hands up. That's only his second make.
But Vic got his matchup with Luka and took him straight to the cup.
I'm against Doncic. No look pass. Sohan gathers and scores.
Okay.
Smooth pass there by Victor. A nice cut by Jeremy Sohan, and that's what he does well.
As we headed into the half with Wemby in a slumber and Luka slowly igniting. To start the third, it was Wemby and Luka on an island, and the Frenchman won this matchup by drawing 2 before dishing it out to Barnes.
The Barnes fires away and hits the 3.
And there was nothing the defense could do as the 7-footer knifed his way through LA before flushing on Luka, who was helpless.
The ball handling ability of Wemby goes inside, coast to coast.
One of the few times he's had space off the dribble without a lot of traffic.
But Luka had had enough, and after cooling off, Wonderboy went to his signature step back
Doncic gets it to go. Doncic.
and off a broken play despite the relentless ball pressure by Castle. Luka turned nothing into something, feeding Vando in the corner.
He picks it up. Shot clock winding down. Doncic's going to fire in the corner. Vanderbilt, the corner 3, and gets it to go. His first 3-pointer of the season.
Wonderboy made Sohan look like he needed a map, and when the help came, it was swing, swing, splash as Laravia capitalized on the initial advantage. Luka capitalized on the transition push and kept the Lakers in the game, lobbing it to where only Hayes could reach.
Right on his heels. Doncic makes his move, gets inside, alley-oop, Hayes the finish. Luka Doncic with his 10th assist.
To start the final quarter, Wemby's frustration showed as he pummeled Smart to earn his 5th personal.
Wembanyama mismatch, Smart guarding him, and that's 5.
On the other end, Luka Magic used all 8 of his eyes to see Hayes open for the beautiful and 1.
Away from a triple-double. Backing up, lob underneath. Set up perfectly. Luka knew exactly what he was going to do.
Luka continued to take the Spurs to school as he bent time to let Ayton roll to dominate the paint.
To 5. Ayton's underneath. Number 5 with a basket and a timeout.
And then Smart said cookies as skinny Luka's off-season work paid off to steal a quick bucket for LA.
Turn it over. Here's 1-2 by Smart. The trailer is Luka to lay it up and in.
Off the Ayton screen, Wonderboy used his salesman skills to sell the drive and dish to Rui to cut the lead to 2.
Yay. Luka now to left hand side. Rui! Yes!
I'll tell you
Rui
something.
for 3!
Rui knocks down his 2nd from that distance.
Wemby's out of this world size covered his back and looked like he was in Space Jam.
On the offensive glass, Wembanyama breaks up the alley-oop and then comes down hard.
Castle found ET at the elbow, and Wemby showed how well that time with the Monks worked.
Wembanyama, mid-range, is good. Timeout LA.
Luka searched for his shot off the ball screen and left Castle hopeless as Cha-Ching rang through Crypto.com Arena.
It steps back for 3. Yes, sir! Yes, sir! Lakers back on top!
And with tensions hitting a high, Wemby headed for the bus after trucking Rui into the hardwood.
Straight away, Vassell. They're going to give it to the main man. Victor, is that a foul? It is! He's out of the game! Look at Mookie knows. Mookie knows.
And with a short-staffed Spurs team, Johnson took Smart to the rim like his son to cut the lead to 2. The last 10 seconds of basketball was possibly the weirdest I've ever seen, as Smart rushed the inbound and got caught red-handed.
And they do wait a minute, did he step on the line? Oh, did they turn it over?
They turned it over.
Did they turn it over?
They turned it over.
You cannot do that.
That's going to be Spurs ball
With
under
a
the
chance
basket.
to maybe win the game.
Wow.
Missed it. It's off. It's tapped. It's over. It's over.
Lakers take home the hard-fought W, and Luka showed the 21-year-old who's boss as they protected their home court.